GOC Nigerian Army reads Riot Act to Lagos political thugs. I think this is a very nice one if they can keep to their statement. Okay, the general officer commanding the Nigerian Army has read Riot Act to the Lagos political thugs. Actually, Lagos is filled with political thugs, and over 80% of them are for the APC. Okay, and Lagos is a place that APC will not want other political parties to see election materials or even vote successfully. Election in Lagos has always been marred by violence. Okay, so now that sometime last week we saw video of truckloads of Nigerian soldiers being deployed to Lagos and even in Ogun State as well. So we feel that, or everyone felt that soldiers will definitely be everywhere, especially during the election, to ensure that there is peace and order without any disturbance on the election processes that will take place. Okay, so now that General Officer Commanding has read this Riot Act, I just hope that they will stick and live to their promise, ensuring that political talks in Lagos do not disrupt elections. Because the way I see it, I just hope that they will not be bought over by the power that be in Lagos. Okay. The Nigerian Army in Lagos has warned persons and political thugs planning to thwart the 2023 presidential elections to perish the idea, as they will not be spared by soldiers deployed to monitor the system. That's a good one. The General Officer commanding 81 Division, Major General Obinna Jungwa, who gave the warning, said the 2023 election was for Nigerians and not the armed forces, as the military was highly apolitical. He said the military was ready to work with whoever that was elected as president, adding, ours is to make sure that nobody's ambition will consume the life of anybody. That's a very good one. General Ajungwa urged Nigerians to shun their personal desires and look out for how the whole society would benefit by making sure that nobody died during the election. He warned political thugs and persons being used by politicians to thwart the system to desist from doing so, warning that he might not be there to see what would happen with such persons. That is very good. Yes, now himself as the GOC will not be there to see what will happen with such persons, because the soldiers that have been deployed will definitely do their job very well, and they will deal decisively with such persons. General Jungwa called on the media to support the security agencies to perform their constitutional assigned duties, especially at this period, to achieve the government objective of a free and fair election. He said, as those who are responsible for the physical security of persons during this period, we are not sleeping. You can see that over time, we have been shaking the system to make sure that they know that we're around, and we will continue to shake it and make sure that they are uncomfortable. We will continue to keep them guessing. We have not even started. By the time we start, you will see that we are only there equal to to ensuring that no innocent person dies, because somebody wants to become somebody. Okay, so they want to make sure that they are there to ensure that nobody dies because somebody wants to become somebody. That is the politician is referring to. He promised that Nigerian army personnel deployed to monitor the system would ensure the safety of law-abiding persons who would cast their vote and either go home or wait peacefully to ensure their votes are counted. The general officer commanding 81 Division spoke during a media parley with defense correspondent, saying that there was no better security than preventing violent occurrences before they happen, and that could only be achieved by disseminating appropriate information at the right time. He said, I urge the media to work with security agencies by sharing timely information so that we can move in and take preemptive action to make sure that no life is lost. Okay, that's a very good one. So it means that all the media coverages should be released on time before violence erupts. Information or the signs should be seen and reported on time so that they can take action immediately. He continued by saying, I employ all of us to work together to give the nation an election that is worth the same democracy. Ajongwa said that this was the last election that President Muhammadu Buhari would conduct, and he had requested for all of us, directly or indirectly, to help achieve a credible election. The president has requested for all of us to help achieve a free and fair election so that his legacy can continue to ascend that position. As a statesman, he had desired to give us a credible election, having signed the new Electoral Act and told us in explicit terms what his desires are for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So I urge us to work together for a free and fair election to be achieved, free of violence and rancor, the GOC said. He said that the society could contribute positively to ensure that the election went smoothly through the concept of see something, say something, which was for the purpose of enhancing security. Therefore, by extension, we are working for the security of the nation. So the security of the election is for all of us and not just for the armed forces alone. The armed forces are apolitical, and we are going to work with whoever is elected by the masses for us to work with. Wow. So that is what General Jongwa is saying from General Officer Commanding 81 Battalion in Lagos. So, so he has now read his Riot Act saying 81 Division, saying that all political talks in Lagos should shun the plan to do so because they will not spare anybody that will cause violence this time around. They said they will not allow anybody to die because somebody wants to be somebody. It's not going to happen. And no politician's ambition will cost anybody's life, and that is the resolution. That is a very good one. I just hope that people will abide. Somebody said Buhari is really ready for this Tinubu. Why is everybody bringing Tinubu into it? Well, we understand that we know how elections are done in Lagos, actually. And now, by extension, it's getting into Ogun State now. Okay? There's no election in Lagos that is free because the ruling party will never allow opposition party to have a free election. That is the truth. Either they seize the material or they snatch the material or they go to those polling units and areas where non-natives, non-Yorubas are living and are probably going to vote. They will go there and disrupt election there. Then the areas where their people are voting, they will make sure they secure and there's peace there. That's what they have been doing in Lagos. Somebody say, idiot fool, your brothers that are attacking and burning police station and NEC offices and carrying out serial killings of their fellow kinsmen who are not ready to be idiot. Can you imagine? So who told you that they are killing their fellow kinsmen? Didi M. Ajonga, protect us, so we are in Lagos from Uhuhu, Uhuhu Kwenu. Can you imagine? Hope Tinubu boys are listening. That is it. The announcement is very crucial to the thugs in Lagos State. That is true. We know that. Lagos State is state of thugs. We see small of your people on Saturday. Please keep up and remain neutral. That is good. Okay, somebody said no innocent person dies because somebody wants to become somebody. Lagos, do you understand? This message is surely for somebody who wants to become somebody. That is true. I love those statements. That's what somebody is saying. Okay, those who have ears, let them hear. It goes in Lagos. Make sure you play by the rule. Don't be confrontational. Otherwise, Yorubas will send you back to your states. Okay, let peace reign. We are not fools. Can you imagine? Do you own Lagos? That is the question they're asking him. Is Lagos your own? So you are already exhibiting foolishness with that threat. Every Nigerian has the right to live and be accommodated in any part of the country. APC talks in Lagos, be very careful. The army's eyes are on you, and that is the truth. Okay, that is to say, if you do anyhow by trying to disturb the peace of this election, you will see anyhow. Let he who has ears, let him hear. Tifnubu boys, be warned. Good news. Keep up your good work ongoing. That is very good. So that is what the GOC is saying. GOC, Nigerian Army 81 Division in Lagos, General Ajunwa is warning everybody in Lagos, especially the thugs, to stay away from anything called violence, because he himself as GOC will not be there to see what will happen to such person. The boys are on the street and they will do their job neatly. Thank you for listening, and let's have your comment.